folks, Farmer Nerd here. It's the dead of winter. It's like the 28th of December, and I'm going to try and do a few raspberry cuttings from my Ruby Beauty raspberry plant that I've had for over a decade. Now I'm going to very carefully take the cuttings. That's how you take cuttings, folks.
Turned off?
Yep. Now guys, when you look at these big bits that I cut off, if I can find one here. That's not a great example. What we're looking for is the wood to be still green. Can you see that there's a little bit of green there? And with those ones that I cut off, that one's got green, but some of them don't. Like some of them are brown. See, that one's brown. That's not going to grow. But if you can see here, along the tops, there's all little greens. Like, look at the green ring there. And that's what we're after. That's what we want for a cutting. So what I'm going to do is another inch off all over. And then I'll use those bits as the cutting bits. Just to be sure, to maximise the success rate. So I'm going to try and make each cutting about an inch long, roughly. And I'll get some of these little bits here. That's perfect one there, loads of green in it. You press it.
Stop it?
Yeah. Here we have 20 pots, just getting ready for the raspberry cuttings. Usual stones in the bottom, and then compost mix. Okay, well I've got the soil in the pots. When I'm putting it in, I just sprinkle it in like that to try and get it in nice and airy. Don't want it to clump together too much. And here's the cuttings. And as you can see, what we're looking for is them to still be green. If it's gone completely brown, the wood's dead and it won't sprout. But when you can see that green, especially if I can find one that has a nice green ring. Can you see the green ring around the edge? But that's really ideal for a cutting. So what we do is we take it, and this is all experimental by the way, I'm no expert. I'm learning as I go along. And I'll plop it in. And God willing, that'll turn into a nice little raspberry plant. In a few months it should start sprouting out, hopefully. And I just go along and pop them all in. Put a little bit of extra soil around that one. And I'll go ahead and I'll do all 20 of them. Well, that's all 20 of them done. And my standard price for a small plant is £5. It doesn't seem worthwhile for me to answer my door and talk to someone and make them and sell them a plant if it's going to be less than £5 nowadays. £5 is not much money. So if I sell them for £5 each, that's £100. Should be the day's wages in fair. £100 a fair day's wage at the moment. With inflation and all the rest of it. So if I had a tray, I would put them in a tray, but I don't have a tray. So I'm going to stack them down there for now. And I'll bring them outside when the next rain's forecast to let them get some natural rainwater. I actually find that the rain in our country, in Northern Ireland, it's almost like fertiliser for the plants. It helps them as much. And I'm not sure if I'm going to get it done today. But what I'm going to do next is take cuttings of honeysuckle. And I done this last year and it worked well. And this is honeysuckle coming through the Chilean lantern bush. See it twisting. And what I'll do is I'll just come back to you about here and cut it off and plop it in the ground, just like the raspberry cuttings. And I done that last year, and with about 4 or 5 of them, they're very successful. I sold a few of them. Still got one here, I think, somewhere. Not sure where it went to. Oh yes, that's it there. Now it's winter time, but you can see fresh buds coming on it. That's one left over from last year. I don't have a whole lot of plants in the pot shop at the moment available for sale. The main thing would be the Gristleina hedge plants, if someone's wanting to get a hedge in. All the best, folks.